Ezekwesili, and these are your hard facts. Hello, Lagos. Good afternoon. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, and these are your hard facts. The first hard fact of today: 2 confirmed COVID cases yesterday. None of those cases were in Lagos. I love that, but continue to take all your precautions. 1 million Lagosians cannot be wrong. Thank you for tuning to Hard Facts. I have a great show for you today. We'll start with the big 3 as always. Let's talk about women protesting on International Women's Day over the rejected constitutional amendments. Then let's talk about the arrest of a suspect in the Bamise Ayanwole's murder. And then let's talk about Sandra Ezekwesili's release. At 4 p.m., it is I beg to differ time. 2 more rounds of 16 matches happening right here on your number 1 talk station. We are listening to the future debate, the issues of today. On the Big Hard Fact, it's our weekly drive through campaign country on the road to 2023. Just before I stepped into the studio, we heard news of a court saying that Dave Umahi and his deputy have to vacate their seat in the government house because they ported from PDP to APC. So you can share your thoughts on that story because it just broke as I was stepping into the studio. Share your thoughts on that story as well as we go along. But yeah, as usual, we'll have updates for you at the top of some of the hours, not 4 o'clock because we have I beg to differ starting at 4 on the dot. But I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, Lagos, and these are your hard facts.
This is the Big Three on Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, did Nigerian women just make NAS blink? What's the truth about Bamise's murder? Will Igboho honor his release conditions? Those are the big 3. Lagos, let's talk. Today on International Women's Day, Nigerian women have gotten the National Assembly to revisit 3 of the 5 rejected amendments. That's our first story. Woo! Women, oh yay! Now, you already know about the National Assembly rejecting all 5 proposed constitutional amendments intended to improve women's social rights and political representation. And women rejected that rejection, and they've been putting pressure on the Assembly to change its mind. And today, the National Assembly has bowed, partially. The House of Reps says that they're going to revisit 3 of the 5 bills. The one giving women the power to confer citizenship on their foreign husbands, the one that deals with indigenship in her husband's home state, and the one enshrining gender character in political party offices. So the special seats proposal and the political appointments proposal are still on ice. But we have these 3. Now, while Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila was announcing this concession, hundreds of women were storming 3 Arms Zone to let the lawmakers know exactly what they think. If you're watching our live stream on Facebook or YouTube, Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3, YouTube is Nigeria Info FM. I'm playing the protest for you right now. But if you're listening to the radio, you can also just listen to the sound. It's it was quite the sight. It really was.
She go say I be lady yo. She go say I be lady yo. She go say I be lady yo. She go say I be lady yo.
Ever conscious Nigerian women, ever dynamic Nigerian women, ever supportive Nigerian women. Greatest Baba, greatest Baba, greatest Gogo, greatest Ba, Go, Ba, Go, Ba. Short of Ghana women lawyers. We get lawyers for here, we get doctors. Engineers, we are here. So what then they talk, say women, they are asking where are the women? Yes, so we have authentic market women there. Someone day, student day, matter day, pastor, pastor. The president of our sister, Agnes, and participated from the
Go suffer today.
our enemies 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 go suffer today.
They go suffer today. They go suffer today.
They go suffer today. Our enemies go suffer today.
Black Nigerian women. Today, we are mourning. This is the month of March, but it is a month that the Nigerian woman is crying. It is the month that the Nigerian woman is regretting. We are regretting because the legislators have told us that we do not matter. They have told us that we do not have a seat on the table. And we are here to make legal demands. We are here to make legitimate demands. And we have 5-point agenda. Number one, we have come to ask that if a Nigerian woman marries a foreigner, her husband should also be recognized as a citizen of Nigeria. Just as the men, when they marry foreign women, their wives are recognized as Nigerian women. That is number one. Number two, we are asking for 35% affirmative action in political parties and leadership, because for us this is a democracy, and that is where it becomes from. That is where it starts from. When women are empowered, when women are secretaries, when women are chairmen of political parties, that is where the negotiation begins. Inequality does not start when you are sharing something. It is not when people gather. It begins when we go to fetch firewood. It begins when we go to fetch water. So when they cook the food, all of us will eat it. We want to be fetching the water. We want to be fetching the firewood. That is number two. Number three, we want 35% appointed positions out of 100%. If women ask for 35, they are not asking for 35. That is what we are asking for. Number four. Number four is appointed positions. We're asking that women should be appointed into political positions. We're asking ministerial, commissioners, and down the levels, and every level. This one, when legislators don't do so, they don't carry better for head. They must revisit that decision. They must reverse that decision. If not be so, 2023, we will show them pepper. Anyhow, women be vote them. Women vote women. Women vote for any man. It's going to be the agenda. Agenda in 2023 is number one, woman. Number two, woman. Number three, woman. Political party where women come out, make you vote them. Vote for the men. We are tired of them using us. They cannot use us, and when it comes to when it
Yay! Women! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Looks like the National Assembly got the message there, and they will revisit. They say the House of Reps says that they will revisit the one giving the women power to confer citizenship on their foreign husbands, the one that deals with indigenship in her husband's home state, and the one enshrining gender character in political party offices. Now, when the National Assembly first threw out these bills, a lot of people said, oh, it was because gender equality should not be a priority, or women were not a strong enough political force to make demands. Ngwano, has the House of Reps sudden change of direction in the face of intense political pressure from women proven those people wrong? Do you think? And is 3 out of 5 enough? Or should women and their supporters use the current momentum to get all 5 demands and more? 01465 7190. Women call me on that number. Men call me on 0700 993 993 993. 01465 7190. Women call me on that number. Men call me on 0700 993 993 993. Don't forget, from 4 to 5 today, we're going to have 4 brilliant students in the studio with us debating for a chance to make it into the quarterfinals and possibly win 1 million naira at the end of the I Beg to Differ Students Debate Tournament. Thank you very much to Paystack for being our headline sponsor for I Beg to Differ. Thank you as well to Printivo for providing goodie bags for the kids, and Just Food for providing nourishment for the kids. 99.3, hello. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. 99.3, hello.
I greet you, Queen Sandra.
I greet you too, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, Alaba is my name. Bushu from Sabo, Yewoniba in Ojo.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Sandra. The other day, I, Alaba, advise you. I never said you should leave your job. I only advise you to go and join politics. All this, I no go agree that you women are doing up and down. Yes, it's going to help you. But you women, you only have started, you never have finished. Are you getting my point? I told you the other day, Sandra, join politics, you and Wemimo, join politics. Thank God you guys, you ladies have made name already. So join politics. If you cannot even practice the politics here in Lagos, go to your various states. They know you already. You know the other day, Kevin said, I'm talking rubbish. Like, why should I be advising to leave your job to go and join politics? This is the only way you ladies can achieve your aim. All these Nigerian men, we are very greedy. All of us are greedy. All these 35%, the 50% you are asking for, we won't give you. Even we want to give you, we only give you on paper. It won't be on practical. So I will say that, and I want to repeat it. You ladies, if possible, go and get your own political party.
Thank you very much for calling. Bayo is on the line. Bayo is in Ikeja. Hi, Bayo.
Yes, good afternoon.
Hi, Bayo.
Sandra.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Congratulations to women.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations to you on that. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Oh, that's all you want to say. Okay.
Go ahead. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for calling. We've got Azu Frank on the line. Hi, Azu.
Hi, Sandra. Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, happy Women's Day to all the women out there, all of you. Happy Women's Day. Ndine Mama, all of them. Yeah, Ndine Mama, they are very, very important. Sandra, yes, back to the topic today. Women are not start again. You know, say we are another day. We will give them a small level. But let's say the way it is. Which one is people are making us and doing all this your category and no let anybody drink water drop cup? Sandra, you read something yesterday. You said there is nowhere in the world that power is being given. Like even women that had you said about 18 out of 20 countries, they had to create it for them. It is not given. My point is simple. They said if you have the highest population, simple, bring one of yourself and put the person in. Why these people are going to state house? It's just like sounding when you say, give us power. Meanwhile, you have the numbers. We are in the position to take the power. Look, if people don't know what to do, the easiest thing to do, some of these people are making is do strike, night strike. All of them are no grief for us again. We say we will behave ourselves. All these people are doing, I don't understand though. But you know my slogan, concern your concern. I want to concern you. There is part of that bill that was the whole bill that was taken to the House. We've not talked about it. Diaspora voting. What happened? Why can't we vote? We are registered. In fact, we have a database. We have a passport. We've never brought this up. It's just this women, please. And the talk don't concern me.
Okay, when we they talk that one, you call back and add your thoughts to that. Okay, because it's interesting that we say this thing that this guy just said about women need like special laws to allow them get into office, but we need those special laws for everything. Let me give you an example. Currently, you can guarantee that your state has 3 senators. Nobody has ever said, let's make all 109 Senate seats a free-for-all. And everyone from any state is free to get as many seats as they can win at the polls, competing against all the other states. No one has ever said that. And that design, believe it or not, was not handed down by the ancestors. We sat down and we chose it. We sat down and we chose that we need to have every state represented. Every state send one person from each part of your state so that they can go and represent you. So from time, human beings have always understood that sometimes the odds can be against a particular group of people. So what we need to do is put things in place so that no matter how wicked those at the top are, we will make sure that there is always fairness. What women are asking for is that those same rules that ensure that you get 3 senators from each state in Nigeria, those same rules that were put in place to ensure that, instead of saying, oh, everybody go and contest, if you fit grab any Senate seat from any state where you like, you can grab it. Which means that only certain parts of the country will be in the Senate. If we can put those same structures on the ground to ensure that women are represented, 35%, that's what women are asking for. They're not even asking for the 50% that is applicable in a lot of countries. And I'm not even talking about Western countries now. Let's even start from Rwanda. So it's ridiculous when people understand that, for fairness and justice, we need to put things in place to be able to allow federal character during an appointment. We need to put things in place to be able to have equal representation of every state, every local government, every geopolitical zone. But we don't understand it when we say, let half of the population be represented. Women are half the population in this country. Let half that population be represented in politics, in business, in the community, in the society, and you have a problem with it. You need to ask yourself why. And you can't sugarcoat it in English. You can't sugarcoat it in flowery words. You need to sit down and ask yourself, why is it that these women who are half the population, who want to be represented, who want to make sure that they are in the rooms when laws are being made, formulated, passed, and they're ensuring that they're passing laws that also benefit half of the population of Nigerians, I have a problem with it. Why do you have a problem with it? So that's what 35% affirmative action. We've not even started talking about where is a woman from. Is she an internally displaced person? Is she from her father? Is she from where she's born? Or is she from where she married into? Why do you have a problem with saying a woman can come from where she married into? Which means that she can run for office there, or she's entitled to the things that people who are from a particular place are entitled to. Why do you have a problem with that? You need to ask yourself that question too. And then you also need to ask yourself, why do you have a problem with a woman conferring her citizenship as a Nigerian onto her husband, but you don't have it when it comes to a husband conferring his citizenship onto his foreign wife? Like, don't call English. Just answer the question for yourself. Ask yourself, answer it honestly, and then look in the face of your sexism. Claim it with your full chest. It's 23 minutes past 3. You're listening to Hard Facts on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's move on to our second story. Lagos is still reeling from the murder of Bamise on a BRT bus. But now we're hearing accusations of a potential cover-up. Said yesterday, the bus driver, a viral video went round which allegedly showed him allegedly confessing. But today, the state government has released another video with the same suspect. This time, the suspect is allegedly saying that he is innocent and that Bamise was attacked by hijackers. And today we heard from an SAN, Ebuolu Adegborua. You may remember him from the NSAS panels. And he's saying that the change in the suspect's story is very suspicious. He's warning the state government that any attempts to cover up the crime because the suspect is a BRT employee will be met with resistance. So that's what Adegborua is saying. But I want you to judge for yourself. Let me play you the first video from right after his capture. If you're watching our live stream, I'll show you that video right now. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube Nigeria Info FM. He's wearing a white shirt in the first video.
Telling the truth. She forced herself out of the battle. She was trying for her. And everything was recorded. Because of the dirty act I've done, as to me I'm afraid. And I don't return my friend. Because when I was working with you guys, when I knew you, never telling me.
So, when she threw her out of the just left her there around her way.
Because I'm afraid I committed.
No, you are not saying the truth. You don't talk to story. You say you zoom wrong. You are not saying the truth. You are not saying the truth. You zoom wrong. Because wait. If you had wait. You are not saying this. If that is what happened, people will have spread the video around so that they can know her family will see her and look for her. See, you are not saying the truth. You are not saying the truth. Okay, don't even talk to story. You are not saying the truth.
Now let me play you the second video. The second video is also showing on our live stream.
Why did I run, sir? When those guys showed me the weapon, as I was saying, sir, I was I can't be myself anymore. Fears have come in me. So whatever the man on guns sit down there, whatever he tell me, is what I do. When I follow that Kata bridge, after that overhead bridge, they order me to stop there. And when they order me to stop, so I should open the door. When I open the door, then they now track. When they come down, they now start dragging her down. When I saw she was crying for help, actually I'm helpless. So I was just thinking that she's inside the vehicle, holding the iron. So I move on.
So you left her there?
That's just the truth, sir.
You left her there?
I left her at that scene. I never knew that they dragged her down already.
What is the connection between you and those three guys that you picked up?
I have no connection with. It's just a person. I have no connection with any one of them.
Thank you very much.
Now here's what Adegborua said. He said, quote, events unfolding concerning the murder of Miss Bamise Ayanwole are as intriguing as they are worrisome. Following public outcry and media monitoring, the Lagos State government hurriedly packaged the bus rapid transfer driver for media interview to give the impression that he was innocent of the crime. Some further revelations have now thrown up very serious questions that the Lagos State government must answer if it is not covering up this dastardly act of daylight murder. In a homicide matter of this magnitude, how can a prime suspect who was declared missing be handed over to government by the security agencies? A video of his initial arrest showed that the driver confessed to having carnal knowledge of the deceased in very remorseful fashion. He was dressed in shabby and disheveled attire, truly reflecting his fugitive status as of the time of his arrest. Who then packaged a crime suspect to turn out clean-shaven, dressed in specially designed Lagos State government outfit, and now well tutored to claim innocence to set up the cock and bull story of hijack. End quote. Those are the words of Adegborua. That's what Adegborua had to say. He also wants the IGP to step in and make this a federal level investigation. But over to you, Lagos. What do you think? 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and then we'll take your calls.
This is Hard Facts.
At AIO Prep Academy, we understand the value that an elite academic education can bring to a child and their family. That's why
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Thanks for calling. What's your name?
My name is Sandra.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Sandra, it is very pathetic. The discussion we are having this afternoon about women and the
Oh, unfortunately, your line is not very clear. Do you want to call us back? Please call us back. Your line isn't very clear. 99.3. Hello.
Hello, President Sandra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
My name is Paul, calling from Aja.
Hi, Paul. Good to have you on the show.
Congratulations for the women. Happy Women International Day.
Thank you.
I support the women 100% in everything that they are protesting for, except for one thing. The elective position that they are demanding for. That is where I am getting them wrong. Because there was no law. Hello?
I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
There was no law that make it only men that should be elected in these offices. So women also have the right to come out and contest. So you can see even this program that you are anchoring on concerning this issue, how many women have called so far? They are not interested. So that is where the women are getting it wrong. And they have the population. They have the number. Just like you rightly say, women comprise half of the population of Nigeria. If they want anything they want, they can have it. But I don't know why they are not coming out during elections, even to contest, to vote. They are not interested. So in that area, I blame them.
Are you married?
And nobody stopped.
Are you married? Are you married?
Yes.
If your wife wanted to run for office, would you let her?
Very well. I will support her.
This would mean that she would have to travel a lot. She would have to go for late night meetings, for political meetings. You would let that happen?
I don't have problem with that.
Fantastic. But do you realize that you are a minority as a man?
I mean,
do you realize that you are the minority? You are not the majority.
Minority?
Yes. A lot of men will not let their wives run for political office because it is very tasking. I don't know if you started listening to Hard Facts when we discussed the politician in Anambra that had to resign.
That is where you are protesting, that the men should allow their women to come out to contest.
No, that's not where we're protesting. You are saying, why don't women come out? And I'm telling you why women don't come out. I'm telling you why they don't come out. They don't come out because a lot of the men in their lives will not let them come out.
What I know that is the reason why they don't come out is that they are not interested.
That's not true. That's not true. You're not listening to me, sir. You're not listening to me. That is not true. Now listen to me, sir. Listen. Not all men are interested in politics. The same way not all women are interested in politics. The men who are interested in politics. I'm still talking. The men who are interested in politics will most likely have the support of their wives to become politicians. But a lot of the women who are interested in politics will not have the support of their husbands to go into politics. You remember Emerald? We discussed her last year. In fact, Frank, who calls himself the vice president of Hard Facts, had such a huge debate with me about Emerald's case. Emerald had to resign as a special advisor to the governor of Anambra of Ebonyi State. Why did she do that? Because her husband said that her position as a politician was harming their marriage. Emerald is a very recent example. There are several other examples of women who have been interviewed several times, and they'll tell you the reason why I have not gone far in politics is because I do not have the support at home. Because politics requires you to travel a lot, to consult a lot, to have a lot of meetings. It often means that you're not going to have time to be at home. How many Nigerian men married to Nigerian women will allow that? And I'm even annoyed to be saying allow, because allow with a grown human being. But it is what it is. Nobody allows the man do anything. He just wakes up and does. Except you marry a woman that knows her mind and is ready to give it to you hot. But for most women, they have to be allowed to do it. How many Nigerian men allow? Ask yourself that question. 99.3, hello.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
It's Comrade Ikechukwu.
Welcome.
I support women protesting 1 trillion percent. Let them fight it. And as they are protesting, let them help us to protest so that my sister will go back to school. Concerning that will die. You see that driver? Driver cannot be talking to Nigeria and say we are kindergarten. Why did he run to Ogun State? Why didn't he go and report to police station? Why didn't he go and report to his supervisor? Why was he riding like Andrew psychologically? So he know what happened to that guy. Lagos state government can never cover this one. This one will be answered. So, and are you hearing me?
All right. Thank you very much for calling. I've got a message here from Facebook. It says Azul is in Malaysia telling you that diaspora needs to vote. Why doesn't diaspora take power now? I thought he said women should stop complaining and take power. But he, as a diaspora Nigerian, he hasn't taken power. Thank you very much for your message, Dotun, on WhatsApp there. 99.3, hello. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. 99.3, hello.
Hello.
Thanks for calling. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Ohi. I'm calling from Lagos Island.
Welcome, Ohiz.
Yeah, I think there are some misconceptions about the way men handle women when it comes to politics.
Okay.
Travel with people that are content.
Oh, why is your network messing up? I want to hear what you have to say. If you can, please call back, okay? 99.3, hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, ma. What's your name?
I want to remain anonymous.
That's fine. Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to talk in respect of what that man said, that he will allow his wife to play politics.
Yes.
It's not as if women cannot play politics. But the truth is, if you check the number of women playing politics, it's either they are at the peak of their career before they got married, or in a large extent, they have a say in their house. Do you understand? Unlike most women, just like when you said he is a minority, even he might not even be doing it. If we want to say on the right sense, Just a woman will go to church. Maybe there was an extra gathering in the church,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes back home. I'm taking myself as an instance. On Sunday, my husband said, for a woman to leave the house and stay, as in after 12, we are to dismiss from church. And I came back after 1. He said, I'm a dead body. That which normal, sensible woman does that?
Oh,
So you will see that it's very, very painful. It's very, very disheartening. But the truth is, all these men, they will call on phone. They will start saying trash. I am this, I am that. And inside their mind, they know that it's a typical lie. They know they're lying to themselves. That is why it's not working out. If bundle of more than 100 men say they support women, during the time to vote, how many men voted for those women? That is where it all started from. They should stop deceiving women. But the truth is, a woman will always be a woman. We are the head. Not that we are the head, but at least we are human. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Anonymous, for calling. Quite agree with everything she said there. 99.3, hello. Hello.
Good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
I'm Peter, calling from where?
Hi, Peter. Good to have you on the show.
I want to ask a question. The former Minister of Finance, Okonjo Iweala, is he not the married woman? The present one, Zainab Ahmed, is he not the married woman?
Keep going. How many other women can you count?
The former one, Kemi Adeosun.
Keep going.
The married woman.
Keep going. How many other women can you count?
Those are the three that I know.
How many men?
That
How many men are in Nigerian politics, and how many women are in Nigeria?
we know men are more than women in Nigerian
No,
politics.
actually, okay. In Nigerian politics, there are more than women.
Yes.
Abi? Okay, but you want to use the three that have political appointments to give example that what exactly?
That the same men cannot allow their women to attend meeting in the night.
So 3 men out of 97 allowed their wives to rise to the peak of their career, and you want a medal?
Yes.
You want a medal?
As I am. Probably I'm a married woman. If my wife contests for even a councillor,
you will support
if
her.
does that guarantee her to go out for a meeting? Probably I know that I give her support to contest as a senate as a councillor. Why wouldn't I to allow her to attend that meeting and come back?
Okay, again, you're the minority. You're not the majority, but I'm glad that you're the way you are. Stay that way, okay? Thank you very much. We've got Kennedy on the line. Hi, Kennedy. How are you? Kennedy, hi. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Yeah. Actually, I support women to take part in an electoral position. I want women to participate. I believe that women can do better than men. Honestly, they can do better than men. Whether anybody likes it or not, they can do better than men. But another thing is, like you say, for this midnight meeting, I don't think how many men will allow their wife to attend the meeting in the midnight. Are they witches and wizards that they can be attending meeting? Why must they be doing meeting in the midnight?
Ask
I have an
politicians
uncle.
now.
It's because of all this midnight meeting that he died on the way. He had an accident because that time it was December period, and the dew. You cannot see the way the road well because of the dew. Because of this midnight, he had an accident and died because of midnight. Why are they doing midnight meeting? Why can't they do meeting when the day is break, when everybody will see them? Are they with wizards? And that is why women are not participating. How can a man leave his wife to go and be doing meeting in the midnight? What if they rape her or do one thing or the other?
But the woman leaves her husband to go and do those meetings. What if he's raped at the meeting by other men?
For me, I don't support all those midnight meetings.
That's a separate conversation from what we're talking about. We can say, oh, don't have your meetings late at night, have it during the day so everybody can participate. But that's a conversation down the line.
Women from participating.
We agree on that. Kennedy, thank you very much for calling us. You know, that gentleman called in before and said, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, does she not have a husband that is a Nigerian man? And the thing is, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has always said that her husband is far more supportive than most other husbands. She has said that so many times. For every Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, there is that SSA from Ebonyi State who had to resign because of pressure from her husband. So when you call me and you say, I will allow my wife How many men do you know that will allow their wives? I'm even annoyed that I have to say allow, because in my opinion, that you're not allowing. You're having a conversation about it. You're reaching a consensus. But I understand that that's not how it is in every home. For a lot of homes, for a lot of women, there has to be an allow. It annoys me to my bone marrow, but there has to be an allow. How many men, married men, will allow it? Ordinary to get master's degree, a lot of Nigerian men want to have an aneurysm. Let it now be political office, so that you now be the wife of a local government chair, the husband of a local government chairwoman, or you be the husband of a governor, or husband of a senator, or husband of a House of Reps member, or you be the husband of the president. You now make so that you now be the butt of the jokes in WhatsApp groups. Oh, so are you now a first lady or a first gentleman? What are they calling you? A lot of men, it's as simple as that. Stupid stuff like that. Oh, they're going to mock me. That's the reason they won't let it happen. For some men, it's just that. But you're going to call me and say, oh, why won't women just take it? That's why. And it's like that caller said, the lady who called anonymously. It's like she called and she said that, look, a lot of women who make it into politics are women who either have already gone far before they got married, and so they married a man who understood what the woman was about, or they really know how to fight for themselves in their homes. A lot of women who want to go into politics have to choose whether they want to be single and be a politician, or be married and not be a politician. A lot of women who want to go into politics have to make a choice between ending their marriage or leaving politics. For a lot of women, it's like that. Because in the same way that you don't need your wife's permission to go and play politics, in a lot of homes, wives need the permissions of their husband. But they shouldn't need the permission of their husbands to go and do politics. So the fact that we even have this imbalance where a man can enter politics, but a woman must get her husband's permission, we're always going to have fewer women coming in. Except we're ready that women should not get married, women should not have children, women should face politics, face their careers, face all of that. So for the women who want to do this, that means we're going to have fewer women who are getting married and doing, wife things. Just women who are saying, you know what, I want to be a politician. I don't want to do husband things. And it's happening in other parts of the world. In places like Korea, for instance, the government is now begging the women to marry, even offering to pay them to marry and have children. I hope it happens like that in Nigeria, so that maybe we can calm down. Because when most women start playing politics, their husbands will start saying, oh, who's going to take care of the home? They'll start calling you, where are you? Where are you? Who will cook? Who will supervise the house help? Because they're not ready to do it. The men are not ready to do it. So before you call me and say, oh, women, why are they not? These are actual real life reasons why women are not doing it. How many Ngozi Okonjo-Iwealas are there? How many Zainab Ahmeds are there? How many Sandra Ezekwesilis are there? How many Wemima Adewunis are there? $99.3. Hello.
Hi, Sandra.
Thanks for calling. What's your name?
I would like to remain anonymous because I would like to share my story.
That's fine. Welcome. Go ahead.
So, I am the woman who waited, advanced in her career, knows what she wants before she got married, and spelled it out, before I got married. Like, in fact, that was because I know that my career is not just about money. It's about who I am. It's about what I want to do. It's about my being fulfilled, and all. So I was very careful about who I chose as a partner. Now I got a man who, yes, he said, oh, yes, he wants a partner too, that he will support, he will do this, he will, oh, yes, it's all about that, he's all about that. Sandra.
When it reached time to dance,
when he reached the time.
No.
When the rubber hit the road. You see, what I've come to understand or realize is that what men say and what they do like when they say I support women, do you understand what it takes to support a woman?
That's right.
Do you really understand? Will you nurse that 3-month-old child so that she can go ahead and pursue her dreams? Would you wake up at night? Would you do all the diaper changes? Would you ask your office to give you extra time to stay at home and take care of the children? Would you do that? So please, before men come out to start talking about, oh yes, they're all about this, they'll support this, please, they should first of all understand what it takes to do that. I know.
Oh, I hate that the line has broken up there. Thank you for calling Anonymous. I am really sorry that it didn't work out for you the way that you had hoped. Michael is in Victoria Island. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Sandra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good to have you on the show.
Yes, I'd like to comment on the subject.
Go ahead.
So, first, I'd like to say that cultural change takes ages, right? You can have attitudinal change, for individuals. When it comes to movement of the people, cultural reset, that's something that happens in a decade. It takes 50 to 100 years. And this is what I'm saying that. Now, the issue between man and woman has always been a topic, and I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. Now, naturally, when I say naturally, I mean by culture, a woman is expected to be protected by a man. I mean, you can tell different stories where you see women attack the person is where are the men. And even from the usual language, we say,
expected to be protected by a man. We just heard the testimony of a BRT driver who did not protect a young woman who he claimed hijackers stole from her vehicle. So if that expectation is not even being met, should we perhaps sit down and reevaluate?
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, I'm saying from culture, and like you said, maybe this is just one out of many as well, right? So this is what I'm saying, right? So when you have such expectations set by, say, people of old ages or from time immemorial, right? So there are certain expectations that you expect men to do for, okay, like for example, you see a man and a woman go out for a date. It is expected also that the man is meant to be the one to carry out the bill. I mean, so there are things that have happened over time, and that's like I said one time when I said this culture of objectifying a woman, as something that a man should acquire, is something that has happened a long time. Now, today, when people say we're in 2022, we're not in ancient days, which is correct. Now, what is the percentage of women in the entire population of women? Let's say this is Nigeria as a whole.
Hello? No. Please call me back, Michael, so that we can keep talking. Because yes, I agree with you that cultural changes take generations, right? That's why you need to set up laws that protect people from culture. So for instance, the National Assembly worked on a law that will seriously protect widows. It's because cultural changes take a long time. If you check out the top 20 countries with the highest percentage of women in parliament, as was mentioning that earlier on, 18 of them have laws that either give women special seats or provide minimum percentage of both men and women. The reason is because globally, culture does not like women taking power. That's why these laws have been needed, and these laws have been successful. So why is it meeting so much resistance in Nigeria? We have another anonymous caller on the line. Hi, thanks for calling us.
Hi, Sandra. Good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for calling.
Yes. So, when you use that word allow, I like it. Because I feel like it is we women that allow them to allow us.
Abi?
Yes. Because let me give you an instance for my dad. I lost my mom when I was really young. Like I have good memories of her, even just for you.
I'm sorry.
And I have a lot that has been said about her. For instance, I was 3 months old when she had to go for NYSC. My dad did not stop her.
Okay.
And he kissed her to me while she was gone. I was just 3 months old.
Okay.
So, she finally died and he married again.
I'm sorry.
And now this woman he's married to, my lovely stepmom, she's fantastic.
Okay.
Yes, so she took care of me from that very young age, and she's been fantastic. But he has to allow her to do any and every. You get what I mean? So I think it's our personalities. I think it's how we allow ourselves to be raised and how strong our might is or our resistance to their allowance.
To their allowance. I like that. So stop allowing them to allow you.
Yeah,
you disallow it. Disallow the allowance. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we'll take a very quick break, so that we can set up the studio for our kids. For I Beg to Differ, they're joining us from 4 p.m. We've got four brilliant debaters who will be joining us in the studio from 4 to 5. So don't miss that conversation.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.